and good afternoon, folks. It's time to resolve a couple of things. We've had a good time playing this game. We've killed and not killed some other targets. But finally, we had to decide who is going to pay everything.
Our final target is a flag. Kill the flag. Kill Randall Flag.
I mean, do that, but also, we're going to destroy a country.
Oh, you mean it's symbol.
It's symbolic, yes. We are assassinating the flag.
Oh, I've been taking everything this whole game totally literally.
Oh, you thought this was Stephen King's The Stand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
I'm sorry. That was a mistake on your part.
I've been so confused for so many years.
Battleship Island. If you remember the opening scene of Sunset, they talked about that's where they disposed of all the nuclear weapons or all the nuclear waste. We're taking our rocket car to Battleship Island.
Fuck you, Clemens. It's my car now. Also, this area should look familiar to some of you.
Should it?
And some others. Basically everyone. Yes.
What area is this?
Every time we pass through to the Vinculum Gate.
Right, I gotta remember how to do this level. Bitch.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. Garshin does not care anymore.
Garshin also has lost the vision ring.
He doesn't need it, though.
Yes.
Son of a bitch. Alright, let's not die here. Son of a bitch. Notice Garshin's eyes have changed.
Because he's so jealous. The green-eyed monster. I don't think that's.
I don't think that's what they're going for.
Means anything colloquially.
Yeah, who knows what this means? I guess he's awakened now. He's remembered his past.
I mean, yes, they've been using the third eye. Like hell, your open eye has been your health meter. It's been a very
true
present metaphor throughout the thing. So vision and truth and clarity. Also, notice his suit has changed.
Of course.
And in a game about the conflict between Western and Eastern philosophies, one of the basic things to bring up is the different cultural connotations of the colors black and white.
Yeah, usually in Japan, white is worn by the bad guy, right?
Yes. Not for really any profound reason other than a long time ago, before the world was more globalized, they came up with their own. Different people came up with their own meanings for things.
Of course.
But this just happens to be one of those curious instances where we've got the same thing that means exactly the opposite. So they work that in. They're playing chess. White suit turns into a black suit.
Or like,
Don't want to be too distracting and get you killed.
No, it's alright. I just gotta get through these rooms. Hey, Coliseum. Now this should look familiar.
Yes. My bad. I jumped the gun on that one.
I was also gonna say, like when Leland Palmer's hair changes in Twin Peaks.
Yes. Yes. God.
I watched that in like 2011. That was a good thing that happened to me that year. It was when I got into Lynch and I watched Twin Peaks and Eraserhead.
Oh, Maresy Dotsy Dotsy Dotsy, little lambsy divey. Oh god, that scene is so disturbing.
That scene is so great. They're just so you can't help but like be happy when they're happy. I mean, they're shitheads and they deserve to suffer. But it's like they kind of make you like that's what Lynch does to you. He makes you kind of sympathize with a lot of the characters. because you see them when they're happy and just genuinely good people.
Man, I finally caught Mulholland Drive not too long ago. That was one that took a bit out of me.
I don't know anything about that.
That's a good one, but yeah, don't watch it if you're already having a bad day.
Okay. I watched Eraserhead when I was having a really bad time, and I think I kind of enjoyed it because it reminded me of film school. Anyway.
Yeah, erase. Yeah, hold on.
We got Matsukin sitting in a chair in front of us.
You boys are almost done. You don't need to go around killing everybody anymore. The last of the Heaven Smiles is in the back. The big boss. If you do him, then it means you've eradicated all of them. No more terrorism. Hail to the free world. But I wonder, what'll become of you guys if terrorism is the law of nature? You know, you should kill me now, because you don't want us hanging around, know what I mean? If I'm alive, I'll give you a run for your money. Even an assassin like yourself. Better be prepared, because blood must atone for blood. So, which will you choose? Your own country, or watch our retribution? Your fucking decision.
Chat. Kill or live. I don't need the vote bot for this. Go ahead and type it in chat.
Got 1 for kill.
2 for kill. 3 for kill.
3 for kill.
1 for live. 2 for live.
2 for live.
I'm gonna give it about a minute.
Mm-hmm. Unregistered Hypercam 2 has only seen is that is more fortitude than I have for that movie.
Kill is still ahead by 1. I'm gonna hit it in a few minutes. Moments. This is the Japanese guy from the UN party that we kind of care about, sort of.
4 for kill.
4 for kill. I'm doing it.
Oh, now we're tied 3 and 3.
Now we're tied.
Bob.
We need a tiebreaker.
Next person to get through wins.
Next person wins.
It's the swing vote. Like that movie. Who's the swinger in the group?
I'm waiting on that.
Oh.
Denovan switched.
Denovan switched. He's a dead man. Save the frames, kill the animals.
Kill Steve Bloom. Again.
Bye, Steve Bloom.
The last Heaven Smile is here, folks. We're gonna kill the last Heaven Smile now. Thank you for joining us on this journey through a lot.
Yeah,
there's no need to check the television.
What?
You know where this goes.
Might be on.
You know where this goes. Goes to the trailer. But there's nowhere to go outside, of course not. There's only one place to go.
Downtown?
The basement. The basement of our trailer.
Because trailers... I mean, I guess you could dig what... Who is that? What is that? Why does he smell like a pervert?
Who could it be? Who could the last Heaven Smile be? How could you do this to us? Boy, that laughter sounds kind of familiar, doesn't it?
Doesn't it just?
It's Kunlan.
The end, everybody.
The end.
I honestly don't remember this part. This part doesn't matter.
No, it does. It absolutely fucking matters. It's in the game. Japan destroyed in 2014 in an attack by the United States. That's the result of us killing Matsukin. We destroyed Japan.
Yeah, I was there in 2014. I remember that.
Yeah. Were you in Japan?
No,
Anyway,
also,
one more credit roll.
Yeah. Although, when was that big earthquake? Wouldn't be
And there goes the stream. The side stream.
again.
Yep.
At every vital moment.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with it this time.
Yeah, no, it's not worth it. But that was a lot of fun.
Oh, man, that's always just a rush to do. What a fun, confusing game.
Now, Dog, a question.
Yeah.
And feel free to say no, but would you be interested in a sort of, not right now, obviously, because it'll take probably a bunch of time, like a post-mortem discussion, analysis-y type session?
Maybe. I don't know how much I have to say about this game, other than I really enjoy it, and I don't know where a lot of it lands nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
But possibly.
Don't necessarily, yeah.
Shinji
Just a
Mikami,
thought.
what else has he done? He's done a lot of games.
Oh, he's the Resident Evil,
Bayonetta,
Devil May
right?
Cry guy.
Oh,
Was Bayonetta one of his?
yeah, maybe. Anyway,
Well,
in
Mikami,
China.
he was the...
100 years later.
Hmm.
Here we go again. Ah, shit. I missed it. Hang on.
That's a good Kunlan laugh.
It never stops. The conflict will go on. Time is cyclical.
You're awake from your nightmare.
Harman, the world won't change. All it does is turn.
All it does is turn.
Dance.
It keeps happening.
Anime lives!
By the way, written, designed, and directed by Suda51, in case you forgot. This is
Oh,
my fault.
right.
I did this. The end? It's the fucking end. He never went back to this.
I don't want him to go back to this. I really don't.
You know what? I would play it. I would actually want to see what he does with it.
I mean, if he did it, I would play it, obviously, but I don't know if I'd enjoy it, and I kind of just would rather it stay the way it is.
Earlier we had said that I had kind of gotten done with auteur stuff, or at least worshiping them, you know, because I don't think they are infallible. I don't think Kojima is infallible, even though I really have enjoyed a lot of his games. I think it was around the time of No More Heroes 2 where I was really done with that.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway,
And,
I'm just gonna show off this really quick.
Oh, yeah. All right.
But we can
Killer
talk
8.
while we're doing that. New Game Plus.
A new personality will awaken. I've beaten Killer 8. It's, not really worth it.
You know what? If not to rush you or anything, but I feel like if you want to do a post-mortem, it should be now while we while we just do this.
Oh, I mean, yeah, fair. I didn't want to tack it on now just to not, stretch out the time. But
no, I'm having a beer and just enjoying myself, and we can just do this at its own pace.
Okay. Do you want to do a segment break, or do you want to just say fuck it?
No, it's been really short. We're only 15 minutes into this video.
Oh, okay.
They're usually 2 hours long.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we did one just at Lion, right? Um, yeah. So
Auteur Theory is dead. Thank you, Killer
Auteur
MC.
Theory is dead, right?
I know that
and-
much.
And that's that's a good chunk of it. Like you just mentioned, Kojima's not infallible, and I think that's painfully obvious to most of his stuff. Right?
Yes, absolutely. In
like,
fact,
if you-
I think some of his best work came from the stuff he wasn't directly involved with, like Revengeance. Revengeance seems like the purest expression of a lot of the stuff he wants to do a lot of the time.
And a lot of Suda could be said the same way. Like I love Lollipop Chainsaw, but Lollipop Chainsaw is inarguably more James Gunn's baby than Suda 51's.
Okay.
Um,
I don't know a
but-
lot about that game, other than, it's the one where you're the cheerleader with the chainsaw.
yeah, and it's fucking sparkly and covered in blood and ridiculous and a lot of fucking fun.
Cool. Yeah, it
now-
looked okay. I just didn't have a stake in it after No More Heroes.
Oh yeah. But contrast that to the successor to Killer 7,
Killer is Dead.
Killer is Dead, was terrible.
Yeah.
Was
Was that the one where you go on dates with women and, like, stare at their tits?
yes.
Okay, yeah.
So those are side missions to the main game, and it's how you unlock new weapons.
Okay.
And you have to go on the dates. You have to give them presents, but it's
Yes, and also stare at their tits at the right times.
Yes, and but you've got to. The right time is when they're not looking.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got to wait till them turn. You got to wait till they turn away. Stare at their tits as hard as you possibly can. Like it's a button.
Like, I honestly, I saw some of Chip and Ironicus's LP of it, and it was just like, no, did they do an LP of it? I saw somebody else's LP of it.
Shit.
Bob, this is Killer is Dead,
Killer is Dead, yeah.
the spiritual successor to Killer 7. Yeah, no, there's a button you gotta fucking jam on, and playing red light, green light, but don't get caught staring at the tits. And then that builds up like a confidence meter that lets you shove a present in their face.
Yeah.
Do that enough times, you get to have sex with them, and then they give you a new weapon.
Thanks.
It's fucking ridiculous.
There was a pseudo dating element in Contact. Also, we got a new personality here. We have young Harman Smith. Let's select him.
Oh, he looks so dapper.
Also, hey, Alpha Wolf, how you doing? Another college friend.
Oh, howdy.
I won't dox you. It's okay. Young Harman Smith has the Tommy gun.
Yes.
Oh, right. We can't see the weak points in Bloodbath mode.
No, you can't, but you can spray enough bullets that he gives you shit.
Yeah.
And that's why, that is the only appreciable difference, is that.
Correct.
You just
Yeah,
approach every fight that way.
this is Killer 8. I'm just showing this off. We just finished the game proper, and we just finished the bonus Chapter 7, and we're just kind of messing around talking about the game a bit. And like Suda's games in general.
I'm who likes to do that.
Contact. I'm gonna share a little personal story about Contact. All right, this is
By all means.
Contact was an interesting little thing, just ever so slightly, because the game asked you to tell it a secret at the very beginning about yourself, and I put in an actual secret at the time, which was like, college time was a very tumultuous time. There was a lot of stuff, a lot of different stuff going on, and everything was constantly changing and conflicting, and it just felt a lot at certain times. And I remember the day I put in the secret, I said, I am very depressed. That was my secret that I didn't want to tell people. I didn't want people to know. And let me tell you, at the end of that game, the professor character who speaks to you, who has kind of betrayed you by the end of the game, speaks to you and he says, well, the truth is, I am very depressed. And my heart really sank at that point. Because he was using my secret against me. in a way that I hadn't expected to try to get me to feel better for him, despite the fact that he had fucked me over at the very end of the game. And I kind of thought that was interesting, but also heartbreaking at the same time. And that's what Suda games are kind of like at times.
I remember that day. You didn't. You hadn't told me what the secret was, but I do remember that reaction.
Yeah, the truth was I was just I was just down.
Yeah.
And I didn't want people to know because I don't like to burden people with those kinds of things. Because my theory is, you know, if you do, they're going to be less happy. And that's not worth it. So, Suda games in the past have gotten me to think a bit, is what I'm saying. And, I felt that they kind of betrayed that the more I played them. The more I played No More Heroes and No More Heroes 2.
Yeah. Yeah, they definitely went in different directions. Like, I'd argue No More Heroes is a deconstruction of...
The character action games?
I was going to say of just gaming in general.
Oh, yeah, no, and I think that's actually a pretty good read on it. That's what I feel is the most accurate that I've heard.
Which, like, part of me is wondering... Because I haven't played the Silver Case or Flower, Sun, and Moon, so I can't...
I know Flower, Sun, and Moon is in America, but I don't think the Silver Case is.
Yeah, I don't know how those handle it. But he seems to have, as his career has gone on. The Silver Case?
It came over with the 25th Ward. Oh, okay.
I'll have to look that up. It seems as his career has gone on that, like, because Contact is, you know, got a deeply personal element to it.
Yeah, what was that about? Like, to him? To Suda, you mean?
Yeah, it I mean, I can only speculate. I don't know the man, but just given the nature of the story, for those not aware, Contact is essentially a story about a little boy who has to save the world from evil aliens by sacrificing his childhood innocence.
Is it? Was that what it was about?
That's how the theme kind of came to me.
Okay.
Which,
I mean,
like,
he went
again,
on this big adventure, but he sacrificed his own. He had to sacrifice his own autonomy.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't. He was being controlled by you, the player, the entire game.
Correct. And to me, that was, to me, I read that, and this might be, you know, my own personal lens on it. That to me read as the feeling when you're a kid that everything, you know, is
out of your control.
Yeah, and realizing that there's like a simultaneous freedom and fear that comes along with realizing you are growing up into someone who is autonomous,
and B, you are vulnerable because of it.
Exactly, yeah. And so it's all a very complicated series of emotions that, you know, puberty happens when you're going through puberty. But it all boils down to this loss of, like, you are no longer a child.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
to me,
I could get that.
That is and again, I could be putting my own spin on that. I could just be making assumptions about.
I think Suda would be very happy that you're doing the work for him.
Or yeah, Suda just made a game and was like, vague enough. Someone out there.
It's vague enough that someone will care about it. Well, it I don't remember my exact reaction, but I feel like at the point when I saw I am very depressed, when the doctor said, I think like something inside me kind of like snapped into place, and I don't really know. I can't really describe the feeling. It's really weird. Like, because I had finished it much later, and it was like, oh shit, that's right. I told the game I was fucking depressed. It was just really funny, and at the same time, like, oh right, huh.
Travis Strikes Back feels very introspective after the last few Suda works, according to Tony. I haven't played Travis Strikes Back.
Is that on Steam? Or do I need to get... or is it on Switch? I don't know if I should it's not that like I want to give Suda another chance. It's like, will I enjoy the game? That's the thing I'm most concerned with. I don't care about, you know, like
apparently it's on PS4.
whether I enjoy Suda's work or not anymore. It's because it's on Switch. Okay, maybe I'll get it. Maybe I'll show it off. Play it blind and see how I feel about it.
I hear it's very small.
The thing that I'm most concerned with is it a game that I'm going to enjoy, because that will produce the most entertaining stream.
Mm-hmm.
The thing I usually shy away from is games that I know are going to be extremely difficult. With the exception of like Celeste and Meat Boy, and games like that where the difficulty is really tuned in such a way where it's tolerable.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was, like, because then I tend to tilt, and then when I tilt, I get angry, and then it's like less entertaining for my audience.
Oh no.
Because I hate getting mad at things on stream. It's embarrassing and all that shit.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I suppose you could do some look up some gameplay video. It would make it not.
I usually don't do that during stream, but yeah, sometimes I'll look up a guide if I absolutely need to. But for certain games, for games like Celeste, I just need to get good.
Mm-hmm. I was saying for Travis Strikes Back, like look up some stuff in advance to see if it's the kind of thing that would want to put on a stream.
Right.
Because I played both of the No More Heroes, and I don't.
No More Heroes 2 was really good with its minigames.
Yeah, but I don't remember either of them being all that difficult. Like it wasn't that kind of game. Like some of the bosses took me a couple of whacks at, but it didn't Dark Souls me.
Yeah, Toblo brings up a game that I absolutely adore, Gods Will Be Watching, where the obtuse design and RNG is kind of part of the point, and you're going to get you're going to fucking die several times. That was a game I really did enjoy. That was very difficult. I played it on easy mode too, which was like regular mode, but just a little bit better balanced in your direction, and it was still very hard. Their other game that I adore, the Red Strings Club, is not like that at all. You can play it on any. There's no difficulty.
I've been trying to find something more narrative.
More narrative-based?
Like that. And the last couple of attempts I've made have been... The lesson I've learned is don't stop buying indie horror games named after, like, a female's first name. It's never
God, no,
They're
don't.
all bad.
Never.
They're all bad.
Well, okay, Lisa is one of my favorites, but that's an indie horror game in a different way.
Yeah, no, I just played a game called Claire, and it was fucking terrible.
I've never heard of that one. I've heard of different games, like... Oh, man, what was that other game? That was... Amy, yeah, thank you.
Amy was
dog shit.
Yeah. Claire is dog shit, but it's also somebody played Lone Survivor one day and went, yeah, I'm gonna just copy paste this.
Oh, man.
Straight the fuck up.
Like, Lone Survivor was pretty okay, I just didn't like where it went.
I was fine with it until the ending.
Yeah,
the atmosphere was cool.
I didn't like the ending at all, but I liked where it was going for a lot of the time.
Claire has exactly the same ending.
Oh, god damn it. I hate that shit. I hate that shit so much. It's so bad. Let's talk to Susie. Hang on. We got Susie here.
Hey, Susie. How you
gotta say hi to Susie. Go on. What were you saying?
I'm sure there's a fucking indie horror game out there called Susie, and I'm gonna play it and hate it. Yeah. Amy was fucking terrible.
I'm glad people enjoyed Gods Will Be Watching, because I was biting my fucking nails during some of that. I was so scared. That game has made some of the greatest tension I've ever seen in a video game.
And I'm trying to think, what have I played lately that, like, has scratched that itch? And there's not much. Well, I mean, it's a different kind of thing, but you know, to plug the other thing we're doing right now, Her Story kind of got me in that mood a little bit.
I didn't
Not
hate
so much.
the two of us played Her Story the other day. And it's on YouTube under Raqus42, Raqus 42 if you want to see that.
Actually, the YouTube channel is just Raqus.
Raqus, I'm sorry.
Here, I can put a link, actually.
Yeah, because we've been doing stuff lately on the side. And yeah, the format of that game was compelling to me, but where it went, I'm not sure. It was very
we're only
conveyed.
halfway through.
Yeah, it feels like we didn't get far enough into it before we like lifted up the cover, you know, to see before the thing, you know, kind of got revealed to us, so to speak.
But then they offer an alternate question, and that's what's got me. Like, I think the game is aware of what happened. Like, I think what we did was intended play.
Really?
Because
is Sam Barlow that intelligent?
I'm giving him the benefit of the goddamn doubt.
You're giving him the benefit of the doubt. All right.
I like to think the best of people. Because, for lack of spoiler purposes, there is a murder mystery the game is centered around.
Yeah.
And the first question you're trying to solve, because it's a murder mystery...
I never got the object. Oh, no, I can't get the object. Right. Go on.
Like any murder mystery, the main question you're trying to solve is who? Okay? And you get to a point in the game where something new happens, and someone basically comes up to you and says, okay, do you know who it is? And you can say yes or no. And if you say yes, then they confirm that, whether you know it or not. But then they ask you, do you know why they did it? And then the credits roll. That's to the point where we got. And I was just like, I was really upset at that moment the other night when we played. But now it's just like,
when we
but
saw
I have no idea why they did it.
Right, like why? Because we didn't discover that much.
And there's still a bunch left to uncover. Also, something I looked up because of my stupid 100% achievement bullshit. You get an achievement for doing this, but once you hit that point and the credits roll, you can type in a command into it that will let you have access to all of the files instead of just the top 5.
Ah, I see.
Which is another thing that makes me think.
I'm sorry, it's funny to me that we have the Sam Barlow Defender in chat. Thank you, Pablo.
Nice. I don't know his work. I played about an hour of Shattered Memories.
Oh, you only played an hour of Shattered Memories. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I got to Sybil in the diner and maybe a little bit past that, and
you didn't color in your family home.
I did color in the family home.
Okay, that's pretty early in the game.
I think I got to the house. Is what happened. I got to the house and stopped. But those chase sequences, man, I couldn't.
Yeah,
I hated them.
I found them tense sometimes. You know, like, which is good, right? Right?
I mean, tense is good to a degree, but you can't do the same thing over and over again for 12 hours and it's still tense.
Right. But, I
got over it in about 45 minutes.
Oh my god, did they remove the numbers? No, they changed it! They made the puzzles harder on hard mode?
Oh, did they? I don't remember this.
Neither do I, because I've never played hard mode before. That's really funny. That's so good.
Memories.
Let's take the fucking object.
I haven't played, what was the other one he did? Origins.
No, I have not played Origins.
I
don't really have anything to say about Sam Barlow.
Yeah, I have seen a couple of videos of people who absolutely despise him. So yeah, my only real experience with him so far has been the first half of Her Story, and I don't like it.
Telling lies seems like an interesting idea for a game. It kind of reminds me of the plot of the setup for Orwell, another indie game.
Mm-hmm.
That's a game where you are spying on people you are the government spying on people through the internet, and your job is to prevent crimes, and you're investigating a specific series of crimes.
I think that is literally the premise of telling lies as well. Like, I think you're supposed to be
Yes.
someone operating under the pay.
Yeah, operating under the guise of the Patriot Act, which, like,
Yes.
you know, is reprehensible in its own way, but it's an interesting thought experiment. So I appreciate that there's a game about it. Let me hang on.
Oh, right.
I need to permit you.
I forgot about that. My bad.
Permit. There you go.
All right, 60 seconds. So there's our her story. Oh, I don't know if anybody's interested. I'm gonna be doing part 2 of that, and y'all are more than welcome to continue, but I don't know how to get you.
Sorry, I couldn't really hear you.
Oh, I'm gonna be doing part 2 after the new year.
Oh
you're
yeah, and I'll
obviously
probably
more
be
than
there for
welcome.
that. Yeah.
But yeah, no, I had a moment last night where I was just like, God, I just want to go and finish that and figure out what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
But I
don't know.
Sort
I
of
was
made
like, I was interested in it when we were doing it, but like as soon as we were done, I was like, yeah, I'm good.
I want to go back. I actively want answers, and that's a good sign.
Yeah. Hey,
There's,
when things grab you, they grab you, and you should follow up on that.
it is a different thing. I'm gonna shift tack a little bit, and it's a Star Wars thing, so I'm sorry, but
I'm just gonna mow
Mandalorian-
down a bunch of shit while you talk about Star Wars.
Fuck Star Wars and fuck these smiles. The Mandalorian is the first show in a long time I've seen that they don't dump the whole damn season at once. They've been doing it one episode a week.
Is that on Netflix?
It's on Disney Plus.
Oh, okay. Oh, we only have one half of the. I need to get the other odd engraving. It's over here.
But I forgot how much I missed that. Having to wait.
Being able to binge things, or no, having to wait.
Yeah, like I got too used to binging things. Because like, you know, a new season of something comes out and I gotta decide this many fucking hours of my day.
Yeah.
And 2, because everything goes by so fast and there's so much instant gratification, you don't have time to let things marinate and get under your skin the same way.
No, you kind of just end up being grabbed by the most grabbable things, in my opinion. But that's kind of what I like.
And that's got its own merits, don't get me wrong.
Right.
But I just forgot how nice it was to be like, oh man, I wonder what's going to happen to Baby Yoda next. I guess I'll wait till next week. Yeah, waiting can be half the story sometimes.
I'm gonna have to wait for the last of BoJack.
Yeah.
And you know what? The only time I ever have to wait is when a new season is when there's a new season or a new part of JoJo coming out, and then I have to wait every week.
JoJo?
Yeah, I got way into that.
What is JoJo?
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
I have heard the name. I do not know what that is.
I'll explain it to you later. It's all right.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. JoJo for life.
Yeah, some people are way into it. I don't have a fan stand. I'm sorry. I don't have a persona.
I don't know what that means.
That's all right. I'll explain. It's pretty enjoyable though. It's really good dumb fun that I enjoy a whole bunch.
Oh, fair enough. But yeah, point being, like, I have really got her story under my skin right now, and I don't know if I could say the same if we've been able to do it one sitting. Like, I may find the ending to be wholly
Yeah, but the getting there was pretty fun.
Yeah, like, in the moment, I'm enjoying the
process of it.
Yeah. Like Lone Survivor, to loop it back around to something else. Like, the game was great. The ending was awful.
Yeah, game was pretty fun, for the most part.
I never thought I'd get so much satisfaction from making fucking cheeseburger.
Honestly, like, a lot of games that I find satisfying are the point-and-click adventures from Wadjet Eye. I find those games to be very satisfying on the whole a lot of the time.
I played the first half of the first Blackwell.
Blackwell's okay. That was like their early work, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I love Resonance. I love, what was the one?
Gemini Rue, is that one of theirs?
Gemini Rue's pretty good. I think it's a little bit more clunky, but it's still a good game. You might need a guide for it if you're playing it.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna get blown up, just spoiler. I think the ones that still grab me the most are Resonance and Unavowed. Unavowed is a really great New York story.
Okay.
Unavowed is about magic cops in New York. They investigate magic shit.
So like,
Nice! Yeah! You like that shit, huh? Yeah.
Like a I'm not watching the stream anymore, so I have no vision for what that was.
It was
but
really
it's
good.
lightning.
Well, anytime I get a critical is really good because I'm doing it blindly.
Oh right, yeah, because you're doing bloodbath mode. The fuck was I thinking? Oh, so it's like God damn it! What are those Dresden Files? Like a
Oh, Dresden Files. Yeah, it's like, yeah, he's a magic cop.
yeah. Okay.
You are so to set up the story for Unavowed for you. You get to choose your background, but no matter what you choose, your body is taken over by a demon for about 2 years, and then you spend the entire game tracking down all the bad shit you did over that time.
Ooh.
It's pretty great.
Huh. So it's wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's what Indigo Prophecy tried.
Oh, Indigo Prophecy wishes it could be good as this game.
Where they like.
This was here. I'll type it in chat. Unavowed by Wadjet, published by Wadjet Eye on Steam. It's a point-and-click adventure. It is charming as hell, and I highly recommend it. I played it for Christmas last year. It was the game I ended with on my Christmas stream.
Maybe that'll be the name of your. That'll be the name of your memoirs, from Unavowed to Killer 7.
Yes.
It's a terrible idea.
It'd be pretty bad. Yes.
I'm a font of bad ideas. Don't listen to me. Yes, but that idea of an investigation where you sympathize with both sides of the equation.
Yeah. Well, except for the demon that made you do all the shit.
Sure, but like in a sense, you are still, you know, the
You are a victim in all this. Yeah, you are
you
entirely a victim, and you did some bad shit, man. Let me tell you. It's like at some point you're playing the game and you're like, I can't. No, man, I can't. What did I do?
And like, yeah, you have to, I assume, feel, you know, some level of responsibility, even if you were possessed. Like, they can't detach you from that.
No.
And that sounds.
I don't remember
complex.
this area.
I think there are a couple of rooms in the game that are just completely, like, they're not plot necessary or, you know, path necessary, but you can check them out.
I don't remember this room at all.
Yeah. But, you know, part of Travis's world tour took him to Los Angeles.
Yeah, we know about the traders. So what else haven't we talked about in Killer 7 that we wanted to talk about? I feel like we just kind of went off in a direction that's fine, and that's entirely fucking fine.
Conversations ramble like that.
No, that's what I wanted to do, really. That's all I needed, really.
Yeah, I had more mean things to say about Kid Dead, but, like, honestly, that is either, if you've played it, you already know. If you haven't played it, then
God damn it.
I envy you if you haven't played it. Oh no, he died. I'm a bit behind.
Say it again.
Wait here.
I've changed.
Wait here.
Say hello to Hanson. Yeah.
Were they? How did they do that?
I missed that.
I was gonna say During the thing that I noticed during the scene in the Forbidden Room, the first one, you know,
Right.
Garshin is holding the golden gun in that scene.
Is he?
Yeah.
I missed that.
It's when the camera pans back to show you that Garshin is there. You can see that he's holding the golden gun, which I thought was really neat, actually. It was kind of foreshadowing in a sense.
Huh, I totally missed that.
We ended up way back because I haven't looked at a Harman's room in a while. But anyway, I just thought we'd have our like closing thoughts on, you know, Suda and other related games.
Yeah. Let's see. Killer 7's bad, or Killer is Dead is bad, rather. I can't. Oh, you died again.
Yep, dead again.
No. Oh no. The
Oh, no,
corpses,
dead.
they stack up.
Well,
no, dead.
Yeah, let's just sum up our closing thoughts here, and we can close out here.
I'm a cleaner.
All right, you want to go first or second?
No, you go first.
All right. Yeah, I really this game was kind of it was one of the things that I played that made me think of games as an art
formative
form.
experience.
Yeah. I think a lot of it. My initial problems with it the first time I played it was I was trying to the pieces fit into place, and I think one of the best things you can do is just kind of let it go.
Let the pieces, just gather the pieces, sure, but let them sit where they are. Don't try to fit them together, because they could mean absolutely fucking nothing.
Like, my favorite thing about this game occurred to me during watching you play.
It took too long.
Oh no, we're all gonna die. No, my new favorite thing is that idea that, the personality that couldn't let go and are still angry, and that whole aspect. Maybe it's because I've been thinking about The Grudge lately because there's a new one coming out. But
yeah.
But that whole thought process didn't occur to me until watching through you play it this time.
Right.
Maybe next time I go through it, something else will occur to me, and it's all fluid, and it's better that way.
Yes. And that kind of game is worth playing over and over again because it gets more and more fun.
What about you? What's your thoughts?
My thoughts is that this is a game I still enjoy. It has a lot of mysteries to it, but I kind of like that as I get older. I'm okay with things being a little bit vague. I'm okay with things being a little bit open. Hang on. Okay, there we go.
Killer MC actually puts it very succinctly.
Pathos is better than Logos.
Yes.
Can you translate that for me? Because I think I can, but I don't want to embarrass myself.
How it makes you feel is better than sense in brief.
Okay. Yeah, because I feel that way about a lot of games. Like Earthbound and Mother 3. That's how I like the way I feel about those games is better than how it actually turns out, because those games are kind of clunky and silly. No, I get that.
And that's the charm and the fun.
Yeah. Part of why you do it. Well, thank you for joining me on a good amount of this. It's good to play this again every now and then. May not be the last time I play it on stream. Who knows?
Yeah. Maybe see you next year in the same game.
See you next year, folks. No, honestly, I wanted to do something a little bit, to send off. It's been a hell of a year. Had a job, lost a job, had a car. Didn't lose my car, but fucked that car up pretty bad. And you guys backed me up both times. You guys were there for me when I needed help. So, thank you to everyone watching on YouTube. Thank you. Thank you for hanging out. All you guys who don't even comment and just lurk, thank you for doing that, because you're still there, and you matter. We're gonna do this again next year. Same time, same channels, nothing's gonna change. I'm still gonna be enjoying the games I like to enjoy. We still got Bug Fables to enjoy. I've been enjoying the hell out of that game. Hang on.
We're having this really sweet moment, and we gotta blow way past the sexual t-shirt.
We're still gonna do my annual Lisa marathon. Annual Death Grips Lisa marathon. we're gonna have fun, and I hope you'll be there to have fun with me, folks. So thank you. I think this will do it. Thank you, Raucus, for joining me. Raucus, we do stuff on Thursday nights sometimes.
Yeah.
At Raucus42 at twitch.tv. Let me just do a quick thing to that. Twitch.tv/Raucus42. If you enjoyed us just bantering, we do it kind of a bit. We're old friends from not high school, but college. And yeah, it's good to hear from you again.
Yeah, no, same. It's been something that's been on my mind a lot lately.
Yeah. So thank you everyone for watching. Thank you everyone for hanging out. Everyone who donated this year. Everyone who just hung out. You're all welcome here. I hope we'll see you again next year.
Thank you all, everybody.
Enjoy your holidays. Enjoy your various holidays. We'll see you next time. Keep on smiling.